Hi all, in this session we are going to learn about organization. Here we are going to learn what is organization, how we can create organization in Azure Devops portal, and why we need to create organization in Edivo portal. Everything we are going to discuss in detail in this session. Let us quickly understand what do you mean by organization. Here in simple terms I can say organization is a registered company which is going to provide some kind of services, that may be soft services, that may be IT services, that may be products or manufactured things, and some employees are working on it. That will be called as organization in our general terminology. And let us see, we have n number of organizations in the market, like coming to IT services companies, TCS, Cognizant, Wipro, Deloitte, and a lot of companies are there, and manufacturing companies as well, car manufacturing company and cool drinks manufacturing company. There are a lot of companies are there. Every company will be considered as one client or organization. Okay, and suppose you have one company or organization. Assume you have some kind of banking sector. Example, you can take SBI Bank. Here SBI Bank is a banking sector. It is not in the IT domain. But even though it is in the banking sector, it needs some IT kind of assistance in order to provide IT applications to their end users. Like if I'm a end user of the SBI, I'm going to use some credit card services. I'm going to use my saving account services. I'm going to use net banking, credit card, savings bank. There are a lot of services or applications are there which is related to the SBI. But SBI can't be able to develop their own applications because of it is a kind of banking sector. So that's why it is going to adopt some kind of IT service provider who is going to provide some kind of applications or IT support to the SBA. So for the services which they had get from the organization, it is going to pay the amount. So this is the kind of process is going on the real-time environment. Here, what is organization? Here, organization, example TCS, is going to provide some kind of IT services to the client SBA. I hope you guys understood about the what is organization and what is client. Organization is going to sell their IT services to the client company. The client company is going to take the IT services from the organization by paying money to the organization. And if I have the client of SBI, is only one project is there? No, there are n number of things are there in the SBI client. Like it is going to develop net banking application, it is going to develop credit card related application, it is going to create some kind of banking application, UPI application. There are a lot of projects inside of SBI. Those all projects has been supported by the TCS, assume TCS. So in this way, the flow is our hierarchy is going on. Organization to the client, client in client we have multiple projects. So I'm going to show to you some kind of diagram. So assume this is a diagram which I'm going to represent. Here TCS is organization name. Suppose in case of TCS, I'm going to provide SBI. So SBI is one of the client. It is a kind of organization as well. And inside of SBI, there are a lot of projects is going on. So we have multiple projects inside under one organization. Okay. Then when we should create multiple organization? This is the valid question. Suppose I am the TCS, and from as a TCS organization, it is what it will do. It is going to sell some kind of IT services to the clients. Think, assume SBI is one of the client, and I have one more client, HSBC, and I have one more client, Bank of America, and there are a lot of banking sector clients are there under TCS. So I have the multiple projects which is related to the multiple clients. Here client or account both are same. Okay. Here as a TCS organization, it is having multiple projects as well as multiple clients. And it will become somewhat difficulty in order to segregate which project is related to which client. So that's why in TCS organization, what it will do, it is going to create organization for each client. Under that particular organization, it is going to create the projects. So what will happen? Whatever the projects which are created under one organization, it is belonging to that particular organization only. Okay, and coming to the two portals which I'm going to use, one is dev.azure.com and the second one is portal.azure.com. Fine. I'm going to show to you in practical manner, then you will have the better understanding what exactly is going on. And coming to theoretical session, I'm going to provide each and every document. So then just please have a look on it, the document which I'm going to provide to you over the Google Classroom, then you will have the better understanding. Fine. So I'm going to create organization. Just open the Google Chrome browser. So I'm going to open portal.azure.com. This is the portal where I can be able to create the resources. So my email ID is devtester928. I'm going to log on. Yes. So here it is going to log on. So why I'm going to open the portal account? So from portal.azure.com account as well, I can be able to connect to the dev portal. So here Azure DevOps organization. Simply if you are not able to see, then simply type DevOps. It is going to show to you Azure DevOps organization. Just click on it. Then you will be redirected to this page. Just click on my Azure DevOps organizations. So it is going to list out to you whatever the organizations which are available. So here I am going to connect to the dev.azure.com/devtester928. Then I will be log on to the dev portal. Just please have a look at it. Here in my dev account, right now I have two organizations are there. The dev tester 1.928 by default it will be created. Remember guys, do not delete the default account which default organization which will be created along while account created. Means if you create an Azure DevOps account by default, the default account or organization will be created. So do not delete the default organization. And test.org is this another organization which is available on my portal. So if you want to check in which organization you are in, check here the blue color icon will be highlighted. Just please see my mouse. So right now you are in the test org. So if I want to shift to the dev test 98, click here. So right now I have two organizations are listed in my account. So if I want to create the new organization, how I will be able to do? Just click on new organization. Then it is asking you to continue. Yes. And I'm going to create SBI. SBI test SBI application dev. SBI application dev. And I'm going to create in which region? India region. Because of I'm from India, I'm going to create this account in the India region only. PD6, enter the captcha. PD6, PDH, sorry, P6H WVKV. Continue. It is going to create the organization right now. Just wait a moment. It will be created. So what is my application name? SBA application dev. It is my organization. Check it. Is it created or not? Yes. Successfully we had created organization. And right now, whatever the projects which I am going to create under this organization will be related to this organization only. Okay. If I have the n number of projects, if I want to segregate together, so in which organization it belong to, I'm going to create the project under that particular organization only. Here, right now I don't have any project. Just check the project name, the project one. Here we have the visibility two things, public, private. But right now the public is in disabled mode. It's a gray out. Right now I can't be able to select the public because of reason I am not enabled. By default it will be in the disabled mode only. So here if you want to create project, the project will be two types, public project, private project. 99% we are going to work on the private projects only because of code, everything will be in the private project only. If it is exposed, then there is a chance the hackers will be steal your code, steal your things. They are going to enter the malicious software into your environment. So in order to avoid that, we are going to mostly work on the private projects only. Okay, the project one is private project. Just click on create project. The project will be created soon. Just be patient and wait. Here the project one has been successfully created, but right now my decision has been changed. I just want to create the project in public visibility. What I will be do, just go to organization settings. So in organization settings we have the option to change the visibility. Where it will be there, just go to policies. Here in the policies, security, under security policies, it is in the off mode. If you enable here, save. Here I just allowed the public projects. So again go back to organization. Right now I have the project one, that is the private project. If you want to create the public project, how you will be do, just click on new project. The project name is project 2. Description, it's optional, you can mention as per your requirement. And here the public is enabled right now. And here just click on advanced. Here generally which version control we are using, Git. Git stands for Global Information Tracker, and it is a source code management tool. Here just only if I click on the drop down, I only get the option Git. Just I'm going to select with the default one. And work item, here there are a lot of things, four things are basic, agile, CMMI, Scrum. So mostly majority of the companies work with the basic and agile only. Okay, so I'm going to select with the basic. That will be enough. General basic if for test environment, like some basic lab purpose. Generally majority of the organizations are prefer for agile methodology. Okay, fine. Mm, project 2, I'm going to select the project 2 advanced version, public, git basic. Just click on create. Check, the project 2 will be created soon. The project 1 is private project and project 2 is public project. Hope you got. And Kanban board, just a moment, I'm going to show it to you. Here in the organization SBI application dev, I have the two projects. The project 1 is private project and the project 2 is public project. Fine. And if I want to, if I had created any project, what will happen? Just click on project 2. So by default, some services will be created. Whatever the project you create, by default, these things will come automatically, irrespective of project. Just check. In project 2, I have boards, repo, pipelines, test plans, artifact. In the similar way, in project 1 as well, you have the same things: boards, repos, pipelines, test plans, artifacts. It indicates whatever the project you create under one organization, by default these services will comes into picture. So let us discuss in detail about these different services in the next class, but just understand what the services by default it will be created. Just go, if you want to disable some few services, you don't have the requirement with those all these services, by default it will come, but maybe there is a chance you can misuse it. But I want to restrict, but I want to disable these services, whatever the services which will come defaultly, I want to restrict some kind of services. I just want do not visible here. How can I make? Here the projects, here you are going to change the settings at project level. Okay, just click on project settings. You are in project 1, just go to the project settings. Here come down, Azure DevOps services. If you do not want to see repos, disable, remove. If you do not want test plans, disable. So right now I just enabled boards, pipelines, artifacts. Okay, come back to project 1. Just check, those two service has been disabled. If you want, if you again you have any other requirement, you have changed your mind. Again, if you want to make it visible, then again you need to go to the project settings and turn on it. That's enough. Then automatically those services will be visible to you. Go to project one. Are you able to see? Okay. In this way, we can enable the services and we can disable the services. Hope you guys understood. So in this session, we had discussion regarding how to create organization and how to create the project inside of organization. What are the default services which will be created along with the project? And coming to the material, so I had mentioned each and everything. What is public project? What is private project? So everything I had mentioned in the material. So I am going to share this material over the Google Classroom. If anybody interested, just please comment your email ID on the comment section. Accordingly, I am going to provide the access to the Google Classroom. Okay, guys, and thank you for joining the session. We'll meet up in the next session with a new topic. Until signing off, thank you. Bye bye.